Hey, folks, boy, this is an easy one. This one is almost like shooting fish in a barrel. But anyway, we're going to shoot those fish. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, y'all see the title? Now, I'm quite sure Jake Tapper, once he found out on his little footnotes there what he was going to have to say and cover, I bet you he probably had to pardon himself and go in the back of their wherever their special dressing rooms is and go in his wall locker and take him a straight swig of Grey Goose, take it straight to the head, straight, no chaser, and come back out because it's Jake Tapper. But anyway, so let's go ahead and roll it. And of course, you always, it's CNN, so they got to try to, Front Row Joe probably didn't know. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and go. They full of corn, but let's go.
And Kristen, Glenn Kessler from the Washington Post had a fact check about Joe Biden from earlier this month, noting that Hunter Biden admitted in court in July that he was in fact paid substantial sums from Chinese companies. Kessler wrote, Hunter Biden reported nearly $2.4 million in income in 2017 and $2.2 million.
Yeah, let me go ahead and just pause that so y'all can soak it in. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you they hate the Washington Post for that too, but yeah. And plus all this stuff was in the laptop, which myself and countless, well, I ain't gonna say countless, quite a few others have covered.
In income in 2018, most of which came from Chinese or Ukrainian interests. But this directly goes against what Joe Biden said in the debate in 2020 with Donald Trump. Take a listen.
My son has not made money in terms of this thing about what are you talking about? China.
Once you
None of that
Vice
is
President,
true.
he made a fortune in Ukraine, in China, in Moscow,
That is simply
and various
not
other places.
true.
So it's from two different debates, but I mean, Trump was right. I mean, he did make a fortune from China, and Joe Biden was wrong. I don't know that he.
I bet it killed him to say Trump was right. That he probably just want to puke in his mouth a little bit.
I mean, he did make a fortune from China, and Joe Biden was wrong. I don't know that he was lying about it. He might not have been told by Hunter, but this blind spot is a problem.
It's a problem, one, because
he did. So he just forgot to tell his dad that he's making millions of dollars on it. What part of 10% for the big guy does Jake Tapper not? Well, I guess he figured, look, I'm going to find a way to deny the whole thing one way or another. What about 10% for the big guy there, Jake Tapper?
Republicans aren't going to let it go, that's for sure. But also, these problems are continuing through the legal system. It's not as though this is something that's been settled in other jurisdictions in Republican.
And my name and my last name couldn't be Tapper because I'd be a pain in the ass. Because when people say, when they ask, and say my last name, me, I'll be like, that's what she said. But don't, I mean, I know me. I'm a juvenile. I can't help it.
Republicans are just harping on it. It is an ongoing thing in our courts. It's not going anywhere.
This is a blind spot. Does it concern you as a Democrat?
Well, I think dads have sometimes, and parents sometimes have blind spots about their kids, for sure, and the president may be no exception. But nothing has tied the president to any of Hunter Biden's dealings. There's no whiff of.
Yeah, well, one thing has tied him to it, Mr. Levin, Democrat, Michigan. That's his son. Oh, and since I found my button with the Tapper, and that's what she said, yeah, I'd be wearing it out. And there's another one. Oh boy,
Him being involved,
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Him being implicated in it, and it's I think it's not something the voters care a lot about.
All right, my thanks to the panel.
Yeah, thanks to the panel. That's all I got. I don't think anything else has to be said on this one. I don't think. So tell me what you think. And yeah, he said it. Okay, yeah, we get to say that, but that's about it. Y'all be good and be safe. Tell me what you think. Bye.